All those influencers that you think live a life of luxury with the dream life that you want, yeah, they're fucking broke. It's an illusion.
And people won't support me. That's what I'm talking about. It's so unfair. It's so unfair. It's one thing if y'all don't want to tip my tip jar because I really do Percocets. I do Percocets and I spend $400 on my hair and I got $200 nails and I don't take care of my kids.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
People online are finally admitting something that should have been obvious years ago. A lot of influencers were never rich. They were just making good money during the profitable era of the internet. And now that views are slowing down, creator funds are drying up, platforms keep changing the rules, and audiences are harder to impress, reality is starting to hit some people hard because a lot of people built lifestyles around peak internet attention instead of stable financial reality. And social media helped fuel the delusion because online appearance matters more than stability. If somebody looks successful, luxury apartment, constant trips, VIP concerts, shopping halls, designer bags, soft life content, people assume the money was endless. Meanwhile, some of these people were one slow month away from stress.
You know, I'm noticing how more and more people are literally out here exhausted because they are working hard and they are still stressed about money. And the messed up part is that we have normalized that, being stressed and being unsure about our future is just a part of life. That's just a part of being an adult.
And now you're seeing more creators openly admit the money isn't flowing like it used to. Some are quietly going back to full-time work. Some are picking up part-time jobs. Some are freelancing. Some are doing side gigs and hustles. Some are returning to stable income because internet money is inconsistent by nature. And now suddenly the same traditional work people look down on is looking real attractive again. Because one thing about bills, they don't care about your engagement rate. And the internet sold a fantasy for a long time that everybody could quit their job and become a full-time influencer. Now everybody and their mama wanted to become a creator. And social media made it seem normal because people kept seeing a handful of creators making crazy money online, or at least look like they were making crazy money online. So people started believing if they did it, I automatically can too, without understanding timing, luck, market saturation, algorithms, audience appeal, business skill, consistency, connections, or how many creators actually fail financially. It's similar to basketball. Thousands of people play basketball seriously. Thousands dream about making the NBA, but there are limited spots at the top. Everybody playing ball is not making the draft. Same thing with influencing. Everybody uploading videos is not becoming a millionaire creator.
It's so crazy to me that so many people still don't understand that followers and likes do not equate money. There's literally influencers who have millions of followers who make nada or are broke as shit living paycheck to paycheck. I know business owners who have triple the amount of followers that I have, but what their business does in a year, mine is in 3 months. That's not throwing shade, that's facts. But the natural tendency for most people is oh, this person has a lot of followers, it must be something good. No.
But social media started selling influencing like a guaranteed outcome instead of what it actually is, a high-risk business model. And people started putting all their eggs into one unstable basket. And now reality is kicking in for a lot of folks because online income is unstable by nature. One algorithm change can humble an entire industry overnight. One demonetization, one controversy, one burnout period, one platform update, one illness, one change, one drop in engagement. And suddenly the checks stop looking the same. Some people knew how to go viral. That does not mean they know how to build long-term financial stability. And social media rewards visible consumption more than discipline. Nobody goes viral contributing to retirement accounts. Nobody goes viral living below their means. But let somebody show you some luxury trips, VIP sections, shopping sprees, high-rise apartments, designer halls, and suddenly everybody thinks they cracked the code to life.
I never have ever in my life taken a brand deal. I'm a firm believer that influencers nowadays, unless you're the top 1%, they're broke. My influencer friends are texting me, hey, can I get into high ticket sales? Because it's a consistent cash flow side income driver. Meanwhile, influencer brand deals are very flashy. It's like a brand might pay you for a month or 2 months and they might not renew you. And you're always on a constant wheel of staying relevant, posting content, getting your deliverables through.
Meanwhile, some people were financing lifestyles they realistically could not maintain long term. And another thing, some creators trap themselves inside the version of themselves that originally went viral. That's another reason some people are struggling now. Because online business requires adapting. The internet changes fast, audience changes, Platforms change, attention spans change, what people enjoy changes. And some creators stay mentally frozen in the exact era they peaked in. Same pacing, same content style, same formula, same energy, same talking points. Meanwhile, the audience has moved on. And when creators finally do try to evolve, audiences push back because viewers get attached to the versions of creators too. People say they want creators to grow until the creator actually changes. Then suddenly it becomes, you changed, I miss the old you used to be relatable. Well, maybe the old version was unsustainable. Maybe the creator was burned out. Maybe the content stopped working. Maybe they matured. Maybe they outgrew that phase. Maybe they realized constantly performing struggle, chaos, or excess online was draining them mentally and financially. The creators who usually survive long term understand there will be ebbs and flows online. Every month won't be viral. Every video won't hit. Every platform won't favor you forever. But some people built entire lifestyles around pandemic era engagement and stimulus era spending like that level of internet attention would last forever. That was never realistic.
Bro, if I don't make over 50,000 in a month, I'm negative. Literally. I ain't gonna make no money. So I gotta work. I have no choice.
You still gonna be blessed though, because a lot of people, majority of people don't make that in a whole year.
But that's how I can keep up. I literally have to make 50,000.
But money does become a very important factor when your lifestyle warrants a $600,000 a year salary. Just to survive, I guess. And you wonder why there are so many examples out there of celebrities and influencers going broke. Being rich and living paycheck to paycheck is crazy. He's cooked because this streaming stuff is not going to last. Again, you have a shelf life. He's living beyond his means. His bills are $600,000 a year. He needs better money management. Because unfortunately, one day he might end up like this. The washed up influencer that thought TikTok was forever and never had a backup plan.
And this conversation is bigger than influencers, honestly. Social media distorted people's understanding of financial stability altogether. People started confusing attention with security, income with wealth, visibility with success, and they are not the same thing. Some people were making a lot of money while simultaneously making terrible financial decisions. And social media makes it worse because once your audience gets used to seeing luxury and nonstop spending, creators start feeling pressure to maintain the image even when the money slows down. So now you get panic posting, forced content, oversharing, rage bait, depression, desperation uploads, fake unbothered energy, crazy and wild story times, and people trying to force virality because the bill still exists even when the views dry up. Now, does social media create unrealistic expectations about money and success? Do audiences pressure creators to maintain lifestyles they may not actually be sustainable? Do audiences allow creators room to evolve? Have influencers normalize overspending and lifestyle inflation online? Did some people quit stable jobs too early chasing internet money? Or do viewers keep creators trapped in old versions of themselves? Is returning to full-time or part-time work viewed as failure online when realistically consistency may be the smartest move? And did social media convince people that visibility automatically equals long-term financial security? Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.